What's happening, YouTube? It's Simon466cards, and today we're going to talk about the eventual monopoly in the sports card space that Fanatics will have, and why I believe that even though that monopoly will exist, they're still going to have plenty of competition. So that'll be the topic for today's video. But before we get into that, let's take a step back and give broader context as to how this happened. 2021, you can see on the screen, Fanatics got the card licenses, the sole card licenses for baseball, basketball, and football. And they already have the baseball one as a result of buying Topps, and they're waiting to get the basketball and football ones once the existing agreement with Panini expires in a year or two. And once that happens in a year or two, they're going to have the three licenses for the three major sports in North America. As a result of that, they're going to have a card manufacturing monopoly for licensed product. That is definitely true. They will have a monopoly. And because of that, there are many people in the hobby who think that once they get the licenses, all the licenses in a couple of years, they're just going to stop trying. They're going to just take it easy, just collect all the money that they get from creating all these different products, and basically stop trying and caring. And while that might have been true under the old Panini and Topps monopolies for their respective sports, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think that Fanatics still has plenty of competition that they're going to fight with, that they're going to compete with, because they don't want to be complacent like Panini was. And it's a result of thinking beyond just the hobby. Because we, as people in the hobby, we're always stuck in our little hobby bubble where all we think about is hobby, hobby, hobby. And we don't think about the bigger picture in broader society. And that is one of the things that Fanatics is going to be competing with. And what do I mean by that? Well, here's a hint who Fanatics is actually competing against. Fanatics Fest is a sign, is a hint as to what their real plans are and who they're competing against. And no, I'm not just talking about other card shows. I'm not just talking about events like the National. It's beyond that. But for sure, that is one type of event that they're competing against. But it's not just card shows. No, we have to think much, much, much broader about what Fanatics' real competition is. It's not within the hobby that they're fighting against. They're competing against real life options like sporting events, like going to the movies, like going to Disney World or Disneyland for a family trip, going out of the country to Mexico for an all-inclusive resort, maybe to Europe for some sightseeing, going to a concert, even staying at home and playing video games. Because the competition that Fanatics is going to be against is not in the hobby. They're not fighting for your hobby dollars anymore. They're fighting for your entertainment dollars. And I think that's the piece that people in the hobby are missing. They're going after everyone's entertainment dollars. That's why things like Fanatics Fest are being created. Because they're thinking broader than just the hobby. They want to bring this thing mainstream so that people outside of the hobby currently spend money on the hobby as a form of entertainment. So that whether that means collecting cards or ripping wax, going to card shows, whatever it is, they're trying to get a piece of that entertainment dollar pie. And that's who their real competition is, now that they have all the licenses. So as a result of that, you see all this marketing, all the new things that they're trying, it's to get a piece of the entertainment dollar, not the hobby dollars only. And I think that's the piece that everybody in the hobby is missing. So it's a short, quick video today. Would love to hear your thoughts and comments on why I believe a lot of people in the hobby are kind of missing the point of what Fanatics is trying to do. It's about entertainment dollars. It's about grabbing new customers. It's not just about people who are in the hobby right now. It's about thinking bigger than that. Thank you as always for listening and watching. I'll talk to you all soon. Cheers.